Hey, thanks again for stopping by my channel, Candid Reviews. Today what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick unboxing and review of this mini LED projector here. On this channel I do a lot of tech unboxings, reviews, occasional giveaways, so if that sounds interesting to you, I'd love for you to subscribe and hit that subscribe button. I'm going to get to unboxing this thing here. So this is a projector. It's an 800 by 480 native resolution. So it's kind of the same as a lot of the other projectors that I've looked at, and if you want you can look in the playlist too that I've got on my channel for projectors that I've reviewed. So you get this remote here. You also get here then, this is your power cord. So not too long. Usually with these things I have to use an extension cable anyway, so there's that. There's your AV connection there. You've got your cables connecting it, so I've used that for like hooking up to like an old N64, Nintendo, stuff like that. And then this is the actual projector itself here. To do a quick overview here of the actual physical features of the projector. On the front here, you've got this little plastic lens cover that comes with it, so that's nice because that keeps your lens safe and everything that's not in use. But you've got the focus here on the top. You can see there's kind of a focus label here, and then there's a keystone label here. So this wheel is kind of divided into two parts. So this front part here, if you hit that, you might be able to see, as I do this, you can kind of see the lens there coming out and then coming back in. So that kind of protracts and retracts the lens there a little bit. So that's what's going to change kind of your focus depending on how far away you have it then. Then you've got your keystone right here is just this little lever that kind of sticks up as well on the top more there. Hey guys, so got the projector up on the wall here. I'm in my spare bedroom, so this is kind of the setup I've got right now. It's just nice and easy to just kind of throw up on the wall here. But you can kind of possibly hear that fan in the background. So it is somewhat loud. Typically these fans all seem to kind of run about the same level. Honestly, I definitely recommend throwing like some other speaker on there. Just buy an audio cable. You can easily just hook up by the aux to the little microphone port on there, so I definitely recommend that. You can even get fancy and set it up with like a 2.1 channel surround system thing where you just got your two speakers and like a sub that you typically use for your computer, which you can get for 25 bucks and you likely already have, or even just a Bluetooth speaker like this one. Got like this one here, I've got a Shark speaker. That's this Bluetooth kind. I just hook it up with the line in like that and it works perfect. So just to give you an idea on the size, I'll kind of show you here, and then I'm going to dim the lights. This is basically just over 4 feet and about just under 7 feet, kind of for the dimension. So just to give you an idea, here it is kind of with me standing next to it, my wingspan and everything. So you can see it does get pretty big. I've definitely even got it bigger than this. I've played it on my other wall out in the main living room area with like NFL games and stuff like that that I've been able to stream. So it does get pretty big, which is pretty cool. So this is hooked up to my PlayStation right now, so I'll kind of show you a little bit of the sound and a little bit of the video quality that you can expect. So if I go into the menu here, you can see you got your picture settings. You can kind of change the color temperature, change your aspect ratio. You can go over, and then here are your sound settings. You can set a few different settings on there. You can do this with a clock if you really wanted. It actually says it has a sleep timer on there. If you'd want to do something like that, have a sleep timer, auto off, your language settings, software update by USB. So it does have some cool settings like that that you can customize. You've also got your source button. If I hit that, it just goes through these different sources here. So I'm on the HDMI currently with my PS3 that I've got hooked up there. So this is hooked up to my PS3 right now, as you can see, which is pretty cool. You can navigate just like you would on your TV. Other thing I forgot to mention, which is pretty cool, is this actually has a little mount on the bottom of it for like a projector. It's got the 1/4 inch kind of screw mount on there. So you can actually connect this to like a tripod that has a 1/4 inch mount on it, which is pretty cool. And then you can kind of customize the height and everything. The way you focus this and that, you use the buttons and kind of the scroll wheel on the top, but you also do have to just kind of move it forward and backward, kind of distance away from the wall or your projection surface. That's how you change the size. Alright, so just to give you another quick idea of kind of what some of the stuff looks like on this projector. This is still on my PS3. It's hooked up to YouTube right now, so I've got that up actually on my channel here. So I'm going to give you a zoom in just so you can kind of see the quality there. Just to get a little bit more of a close-up, see kind of what you can expect. So as you see, it's really not too bad. The actual clarity kind of the text on there and everything, it definitely could be worse. It's really not bad for being, like I said, about like a almost 4:7 picture on there. Alright, so right here I've got my channel intro pulled up actually, so I'll show you, you'll get a little bit of taste of the quality of the picture, and you'll get to see kind of some of the audio. I'll tell you right now, the audio doesn't sound like it's really that loud right now compared to the fan and that, so just a heads up, here we go.
Hey there, my name is Tim, and thank you for stopping on my page Game Reviews. So if you're watching this video, it's likely because this is either the first time you're here or you haven't subscribed yet. So on my channel here, what I do are
Alright, so next I'm going to put in the speaker that I showed you earlier. Alright, so now here we go again. I've got an external speaker plugged in. The fan is still at the same level and everything. I actually dropped the audio down from 100 to 85. Hey there, my name is Tim, and thank you for stopping by my page, Candid Reviews. So if you're watching this video, it's likely because this is either the first time you're here or you haven't subscribed yet. So you can tell a big difference there. That should pick up on the camera as well. Okay, so here's the trailer I just pulled up. This is for Despicable Me 3. This was just something off of YouTube here. Again, external speakers hooked up just to give you an idea of what you can expect if you just hook it up to another speaker.
Turn around, show me what you got. You a pow pow juggernaut. Take it up a notch. Oh my God, wow. Take a mile. Let me take a shot. I'ma sit down, get a drink, let you work it out. Step back.
Illumination!
Heist music.
And here's a little bit of a clip from Arrow. I'm playing Netflix right now through the PS3. External speaker is connected.
They say a coward dies 1,000 deaths, but even that wouldn't be enough for you. I tried to save you.
So you get a pretty good movie experience with the external speaker hooked up, in my opinion. You see, the picture's really not that bad. Like I said, this is on Netflix here. So you can definitely use this as a movie night, game night type of thing. Okay, so final impressions. The fan's definitely a little bit loud. It's really not bad though once you hook up an external speaker, and even just doing a regular Bluetooth speaker that's 20 bucks, 15 bucks actually does the trick and makes your sound really jump up through the roof compared to kind of the stock sound. This picture is definitely good enough for doing movie nights, game nights, things like that. It's not going to be as crisp as an HD TV, but I mean, in the price range you can get this projector for, it's definitely worth it in my opinion. It's pretty cool. You can just turn a spare room like this into a cool movie theater. Like I said, this is at a 7x4 foot picture right now, which is pretty awesome in my opinion. You can basically stream anything through HDMI. You've got the AV, VGA inputs, and you can hook up your own speaker. So I definitely recommend this. Just take a look too. I've got a playlist of other projectors as well that I've reviewed. But thank you again for watching. Definitely hit that subscribe button if you'd like more reviews like this. Please hit that like button as well. Comment with any questions, any concerns. I'll definitely do my best to help you out and answer any questions that you may have. But thanks again for watching, and take care.